AJ Burnett on the baseball field, it's what I am. It's not who I am. You know, it's what I do. It's not who I am as a person. And you have to be able to leave games at home, good games, bad games.
Has it always been the case, as long as you've been playing, that you've been a guy who's just sort of been out there and take it or leave it kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's how you have to be. You know, I've had earlier in my career and even the past 3 years, there's been times, you know, I'll go inside and blow up. You know, just
yeah.
Just from, you know, guys need to do that, but I do definitely leave it all out there. I enjoy watching guys make great plays behind me. It fires me up as well. Vice versa, you see them get excited when you're on the mound doing a good tempo, and it all just comes together, and you got to leave it all out there, and that's how I've always played. You know, if I don't like something, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you know, and if I do like it, everybody's going to know it.
I think you described yourself once as a pitcher as bloodthirsty.
Yeah, a long time ago I did. Yeah. I did a lot of research.
Is that still apt description? You mellowed it.
No, I mean, I have mellowed, but you got to take that. I don't know if bloodthirsty is it. You know, it was, like I said, a long time ago. But actually, when I played with Florida, me and Miguel Cabrera, you know, we had a handshake, and it ended in sangre, which is Spanish for blood. He liked it so much because he's like, yeah, we play for blood. You know, we want to win real bad. So it kind of went from there. He's trying to take from you. You know, I'm trying to take from him, the hitter. So I mean, it's my game, and it's just a phrase I use where, you know what, you got to give it everything you got. You got to almost be bloodthirsty. The game's changed so much. You've seen it. I've seen it, especially since my first year. You throw in that guy, even if you're throwing in, you're trying to hit him. You know, they have all the armor and everything. So I can say this with a smile because I used to dog my hitters for it all the time. Half of them dive over the plate. So when you go middle in, it's not even as bad as it looks. But you got to establish in. You got to, and it's not to hit somebody. It's not to be, you know, like I said, trying to go after them or be that kind of pitcher where that's all I do. But that's my plate. This is my mound. This is my game, and you got to do what you have to do to win.
The appeal just wasn't there to go to Los Angeles because that's the other side of the country from Baltimore.
Right.
I mean, that's a commendable thing. I think a lot of times you don't find that in the game anymore.
You know, my kids even tell me now, they're asking me, you know, hey, when are you gonna be home every day? You know, when are we gonna have summers with Daddy? And I said, soon, you know, don't worry. So the older they get, the more I'm realizing, you know what, I've missed 7 years of their lives, you know, being away and then coming up for a month and a half, and just going way out there, it wouldn't have been a good fit. It would have been far away from them. I mean, from here to Maryland is far enough, believe me, and this is close. It's close to my house in Maryland. It's 4 hours, 3.5 hours, so it made a lot more sense.
Are you one of those guys? You're pretty able to separate, you know, the baseball part of life from the life part of life. You know, the family, the off season, everything like that. Are you able to bring a curtain down and make sure they don't?
I have recently. You know, it took me a while. It took me a while because. You know, when you're young, you want to get established, and you want to make sure you get your career and what you're doing. But you start to realize that what you're doing it for. You know, and AJ Burnett on the baseball field, it's what I am. It's not who I am. You know, it's what I do. It's not who I am as a person. And you have to be able to leave games at home, good games, bad games. My kids and my wife do a great job. I mean, I could pitch a shutout, or I could not make it out of second. They don't care. You know, they're going to be there when this game is gone. You know what? I'm not done winning championships. I got traded here. I've always liked coming here. I always liked playing here. You know, you see what these guys did last year. That's impressive. You know, in the division they were in. Did they fall off toward the end? Yeah. You know, but it was all their first year of experiencing this. Now they know what it takes to get from 4 months to 6 months. I can be that piece. I can help. I don't sugarcoat a lot of things. You know, I was unproductive during the season in New York, but I pitched good games when I needed to. Getting back here and working with these young guys and making me feel young again, it's going to bring back that fun attitude that, you know what, yeah, I'm a leader on the staff. I'm cool with that. I like to be a leader on the staff. And the final chapter is to get back to where I used to be, you know, a couple of years ago. And that's just a free spirit that likes to play the game and have fun.
Well, I think fans in general, and especially Pirates fans, aren't used to seeing guys come from the Yankees to Pittsburgh. Um, and when they hear you say, I'm happy to be here, let's get going, I'm eager to get started, you could probably expect some of them are going to be a little bit skeptical. What would you tell them? Are you, that when you say, hey, I'm happy to be here?
I would tell them that, in honesty, you have a Burnett family that is 100% all in and can't wait and is excited to be a part of the Pirate family. And it's the truth. My wife's ecstatic about it. She can't wait. She don't think she's ever been there, but I tell her all about it because I used to play. We're reunited with the Brawhosses. We were real close to them in Toronto. Did I have a choice? No. But am I really happy? Heck yeah. If I could cuss right now, I would. I'm happy. It's a great manager, a great pitching coach. The city, I played there before. The fans are respectable of the game, no matter if you're the opposing team or the home team. It's a good place to play. And, it's the type of city where if you have success, they could fall in love with you. And I'm all about, having success, and I want success. I want success for this team and for that city.
You've become a real approachable guy, too. Did you ever think you'd reach a point in your career that you'd be that guy that people would go to? I guess that's probably a goal for every player, to be that guy.
Being around Halliday really helped that out.
Yeah.
And this, I think one of the reasons I'm really excited is because this is like my last year with Toronto. It's kind of very similar. I had Jesse Litch coming up, McGowan, Markham, I had a bunch of young kids. And yeah, they went to Doc a lot of times, but Doc's really to himself. So a lot of the times they came to me too, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to work with these guys like I did. Have fun with those kids. They kept me in line, they kept me in check, and vice versa. So, you get the image thing, the tattoos, and when I pitch, I don't hardly ever smile. On occasion when something happens, I'll be excited, but you get that visual of, I don't know if I should go up this guy. I don't know if he's in a good mood. I don't know if he's in a bad mood. What's he going to say? He's looking at me like, what's going on? But I'm not. I'm laid back Arkansas guy with tattoos, and I'm very approachable. So I'm glad that I turned into that, because when I first came up, I didn't have a lot of that with the Marlins. I had young guys. Matt Manti was with me. He was my guy I went to. Even Derek Lee and Cliff Floyd, as young as they were, Preston Wilson, those were the guys that I had, and I learned a lot from those guys. Yeah.
You gonna get any new ink for the new
I'm about
chapter?
to work on one. About a week.
Wow.
About a week.
What's it gonna be?
Can't say.
You've been thinking about it for a while though, or is it spur of the moment?
No, I've been thinking about it. I got to get my lower leg done and some back work. So I figured let's save the back work for the off season, so I ain't getting no stiffness. But I got a leg piece I want to do.
And you still go same place, same guy all the time?
Same guy. Yeah.
Wow. So, what's that like? I mean, that's a whole relationship too. That's an important one too.
It is. It is. He did my Godzilla on my leg the very first. I tell the story to everybody the first time, and he didn't look at a thing when he traced it or drew it. And I had a few tattoos, but he covered up a lot of my old ones with his work, and I'm just sitting there and I'm nervous. I'm like, you're not looking at nothing. Aren't you supposed to have a picture or something, a reference? He's like, well, I got it all right here. And that was a wreck. Like the first day, I'm like, this ain't right. And when he finished it, it's like, wow. So we have a very good relationship. It comes up in the wintertime. We'll have a couple parties, a winter, New Year's or Christmas. We haven't had those yet, but that's on the list. Wife's birthday, my birthday. And he'll come up and we'll have a party with a bunch of people, and we'll have a tattoo guy there too. So, hey, you want to get a tat? There you go.
You read some of the stories of the stuff, from different points of your career, and it's almost like a Hollywood script in some ways. I mean, you still use your grandfather's curveball?
Well, yeah, it's mine now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. He just showed me one day. And
How old were you?
Probably 15. I couldn't throw a curveball until I was 15. My dad wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
So he came over in the mound one time. He said, hold it like this. Throw the you-know-what out of it.
Yeah.
And I did, and it went 20 feet off. And he just got so mad. I'm like, what? He's like, do it again. And I just kept, it was a lot better now than it was, obviously in high school and stuff. It's all I've ever thrown. I've never thrown a two-finger off-speed pitch in my whole life.
The time you beat the Quad A team, that's like a baseball version of Hoosiers, man. Was that a turning point in any way, or is that just a really good story? The kind when your best friend had the sore shoulder.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Yeah.
His best friend to this day, Chris Simmons. Yep. I broke his jaw too, so if you ever meet him, you gotta ask him about that.
You broke his jaw.
Yeah, I did.
You just want to stay in the rotation.
No, he deserved it. He even says it's his fault. But yeah, I went to real little school, A-ball school. We played a big 4A team, and it was his turn to go, and he was a little beat up, so I went, and that's where I got spotted.
And then the time when you were with Pittsfield, Bob Stanley was your pitching
Steamer.
coach. Yeah. And he came off the mound and said you were done. You'd walk a couple guys, beat up a wall or a ceiling or something.
Dugout.
He sent you back out there, bloody knuckles.
Bloody
and
knuckles and everything. He dropped the nuclear loose line on me for crying out loud. He's like, you got this, in front of everybody, you got this $1 million arm and you got like a penny brain. I mean, what's a couple words mixed in between, you know?
Yeah.
And he goes, you ain't going in, you're going right back out there like that. And I'm like, all right. And I shoved after that. You know, he was really, he helped me a lot to figure out, you know, what I had and what I didn't have. You should get labels. We had Kurt Cobain, we had Korn, we had Rob Zombie, we had Kid Rock. Still have Kid Rock at home.
Oh, sweet.
I wish I knew which one I hit the home run off Carrera with. Is that how you say his name? Carrera? Correa.
Oh, Correa. Yeah.
Correa.
Oh, I didn't realize you went deep off okay.
Bomb. Oh, 2005, my last homer.
Wow.
I bring it up every day to him.
I'm sure you do. I would.
He brought it up the first day, so he started it.